Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 6 of University Life. And if you are returning, welcome back. And Solomon finished his class, and it is Harvestfest, so he has a class in another couple of hours, probably a little less than a couple of hours, more like an hour and a bit. I did go and enable free build, and then I left and came back out. We're going to rummage for fall decorations and hope that that will help with the decorate. Because we have a canteen place on this lot, we need to do a grand meal, which if we go over to the campus, it would be free over there. And he's not hungry at the time. I did go look and it is an option, but he's not hungry, so I don't really, and he probably doesn't have time before he goes to work. So I don't know why it's taking so long coming over here to try and do this. Finally, there he is. So hopefully this rummaging, it doesn't even seem to count. Didn't even count. So I'm not sure why this is a thing, because it doesn't seem to register, and you want to go use that. Okay, well, what I want you to do here is I want you to send a thank you card. Though I can see why you want to use that, because you're not going to have one of those anytime soon, I doubt, on your home lot. Why don't you send something to one of your parents, whoever comes out first. They're not coming up. Well, we can send one to Serena to thank her for the nice time last night. Forget about the family, and that will hopefully get that particular one off, at least, since we cannot do the... I don't even know why this decorate is even coming up as a thing, since it doesn't seem to be registering us rummaging, and we can't put up decorations. So, the gnomes are here. So I know this gnome likes a future cube, so we can appease him with a future cube. And I think he likes a toy. I just looked at this yesterday, but can't remember very well. And I honestly don't remember what the Grim Reaper one needs. We only need to do one of them anyways. Oh, but he's going, right, because I don't have classes. I don't have a day off for this. We're going to have him actively listen. And they moved away. So we'll deal with that when he's back from his class. And he is done, and he did well with that class. So we're going to come... Actually, before we do the gnomes, let's see whether... No, there's no one there. You'd think at 12:35 there'd be someone there, but there isn't. I guess he's thinking about his aunt. We're going to appease this gnome with a toy. We're going to appease this gnome with a future cube, and then we're going to appease this gnome with a pie. I looked at my little pictorial chart, and that's what it said to do. So, and we didn't have to do them all, like I said. Oh, we missed him. He moved. But I just want them done, is what I want. So we're going to give him the future cube, and let's hope they don't move again, and we actually managed to get the pie given to the Grim Reaper one. I don't know what the delayed response was there. So he has done that. So now what I'm curious, because he's gone to both of his classes and they are done. I'm going to try putting day off work and see whether that will apply, and he won't have to do his, it says vacation not needed, so it probably won't apply. It's probably like the Scouts and the drama club. They're still not there. That's a bit unfortunate because, you know, he's getting hungry, so it would be really good time for him to eat. But I'm not seeing that. So maybe we'll take him over to the commons after all, and maybe there'll be someone there. Because you'd think, what does it say? No, it doesn't say anything on it. So we're going to go over to the commons, and I'll be back when he gets there. Okay, so we're here, and there is nobody here. You should go to the bathroom. There's washrooms here. Does it say 7 a.m.? Seriously? Why is there no food? And the thing is, even if we go home, I guess I could get him. I guess maybe I'll just take him home. Seems a little bit odd to be going home, I have to say. Because there is... it's so far away in Sulani. He's going home for the afternoon, and I'm going to give him the always welcome trait. So maybe he can make a grand meal over there and he can see his family, and we can even see whether or not we can possibly do the decorations. It depends. I don't know if I left the box out. I tend to sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So we're heading home to Sulani. I'll be back when they get there. Well, I don't know if I'll take them all there. I might just take him there on his own. I'll be back when he gets there. Well, I didn't bring the club, and just coming here helped with the decorations because the decorations are up. So we're going to, I'm not sure, allow access to, I don't know why we can't go. We can't knock in on the door. Well, at least it got some of it done. Where is everybody? Where is everyone? No one's home. We came all the way here, and no one's even here. That's really unfortunate. But at least it got us to finish the decorating part, I suppose, even though we can't seem to get any food because it's the wrong time of day. So I think we're going to maybe have to head back, maybe try heading out to a restaurant and see whether we can get a meal there. It's the quest for, oh, now they're here. Can we, Brighton Day, why don't we actually, you know what we should do is we should start our family gathering. Why don't we start a gathering? Okay, so now everybody's here. And so now that everybody's here, can we knock on the door? Knock on door. No one was here. We don't have to head somewhere else. We can stay here and see our family. I don't know where they all were, but they're here now. So I'm going to give him always welcome so that he can make a grand meal. So as soon as we go knock on the door, and look, there's gnomes here. So they may just have been here. I don't know. I remember him being here already from when we had Harvestfest. There we go. We're coming in. So, oh, poor Fidget's sick. I can't do anything with Fidget. Oh, I'm sorry, Fidget. I need to go get some. No, don't eat. Unless you're cleaning out bad food. Nope. You can clean out the spoiled food, and then why don't you cook a grand meal? And let's not use fresh ingredients, but you know what? We'll have a fish dinner because we're in Sulani, and that seems to make sense, even though... Poor Fidget. Poor Sweet Pea. I need to go to the vet clinic and buy some. I just never, because in the past the wellness treats were glitched, I don't tend to use them. I think they're supposed to be okay now. But it's just a habit not to use it as a result of that. Oh, we're going to work from home, so because we didn't get the day off with that. We're going to turn on some blues and try listening to that while we're cooking, because he needs some fun. He's going to have to do his work, and I don't know why he came along with, because I purposely didn't take the club to come with them, but he came anyways. So why don't we talk to our brother? How's school going? Or how's your day? Oh, we can offer gratitude to Sarah. Oh, I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Oh, that was nasty of you. Are you laughing? Oh, he maxed his cooking skill. So why don't we call the grand meal? You're hungry anyway, so you should probably have some after you talk to your brother. He's going to graduate soon. Oh, we can offer gratitude to Dominic. Neat. Can't say. I guess I haven't done, I don't know, I would have thought I would have, but, oh, why was there a negative there? Oh, he got his, good, he was on the right aspirate. I forgot it was the end of term. Oh no, and I need him to move out. Well, he got an A+, so that's a good thing. And now he needs to tutor students. Achieve level 6 research and debate skill, and have a term GPA of B or higher for the next term. So, very good. And I guess we'll sign up, and we will do 2 + 1. It took me a little bit, kind of forgot about this. So we should do I'm thinking gourmet cooking because he just maxed his cooking skills, so it might be a good time to do that. And because I don't remember what other skills he kind of knows, and I don't want to. We take bowling, because bowling, if he maxes bowling, he can get a scholarship for bowling, but then he can just go bowl and max it that way. I'm going to do flower arranging. That's what I'm going to do. So we're taking 3 classes: analog robotics in a digital world, up and atoms, and wiring and flower arranging. And I would really like him to move out. I don't really want him to stay in the dorm, but we will have to go back and get all his stuff. So we're going to have to go back home before the timer ends. And so the costs are going to be probably, they're obviously less than what his scholarship is. And he got 1,000. So he has 58. He doesn't have enough money to move where I want him to move. So can we ask for a loan? It's time. We need a loan. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know. Hopefully we can move out. So we're going to grab, I thought we were calling, let's stop talking. Let's stop doing these things. And let's call the grand meal. I don't know. Usually there's a timer for moving out. So hopefully this isn't glitchy since it's Harvestfest today. And I might have to have him move to a smaller place and then move later is what I might have to do. So let's eat your food and then let's go back to the university dorm, and hopefully we're not locked out. That would be unfortunate. Okay, so he's done. So, no, we're not. We're going to head back to our dorm. So I'll be back. Well, actually, before we do that, we may as well rally the troops. Because he's tired. So let's try that, and then we'll try and go back to the dorm. He's just mean. Okay, we can't. Anyways, we're going to go back, and maybe he did it without me realizing because he was blocked by that screen there. So I'll be back when he gets there. Now we have the pop-up for packing up and moving out. So we need to put everything in his inventory. That's his. And we need some more money because the house I want is more expensive than what we currently have. And I believe I already sold most of the frogs. So much as we could sell a few more, I don't know that we'll be able to sell enough of them to get us into the house that I want him to buy. We may as well sell this future cube. It's 325. He's getting there. He's getting close. I could sell the camera and then buy another one later. We could sell the chatterbots for 300. And I don't really want to sell the coral. I just don't. We don't really need that, so we'll sell it. We're scrounging here. I don't want to sell the flowers and stuff because I want to be able to plant them. And we don't really need the pictures, not that they give them very much money. And I don't really want to sell things like crystals and stuff, and I don't really want to sell that either. So I think he got that from school, that excellence bunny, which is quite funny. And I don't know that I want to pick up these things because it might mess up with what's in our inventory. Okay, we're going to do a cheerful introduction, but first we're going to not start a gathering of that. We'll start our gathering of our Foxbury students. And there's Lilith. You have money, don't you, Lilith? Can we ask you for some money? I think I've got everything packed up, so we have a little bit of time. Come on over. Oh, she's evil. Ask about degree. Ask for a large loan. That's what we need. She may not give it to us because she's evil. We'll see if we have any luck. Yay! We should have enough money to move into the house we want. That's what I wanted. So we're gonna... go up here, and we are going to play, if we can, we'll play Sim Scuffle with the team, and may get it done before we have to move out. And he's got a food coma right now. He will have to eventually try and see who he owes the money to, but, you know, if we happen to run into them and remember them, we'll pay them back when he has the money in the future. And, of course, we're going to try and get some roommates, too, to help pay our bills, because our bills are probably going to come pretty quickly. And he's not really making a lot of money from being on the Sim Scuffle, I have to say. So, yeah, well, let's see whether we can breed the frogs again. And, like, he could make quite a bit of money as a freelance photographer. Freelance, not photographer. I didn't mean photographer, though you can make money with that. But a freelance programmer, since I'm pretty sure he has programming skill. Yeah, and he has high enough programming skill, he could make pretty good money. But he can't do that and be on the this Sim Scuffle, on this esports team at the same time, unfortunately. So how much time do we have left here? We have 1 hour and 3 minutes, and this doesn't say how much time is left. So whether we actually complete our Sim Scuffle before the 1 timer goes up, I really can't say. I'm thinking not. We got the money, that hopefully we can move into the house that I want, but we may not be able to get our work done. And I don't know that we can start it when we get into our new place, because I think the timer will be off for that. So, yeah. Okay, time for us to move out. Well, I had to do a detour and move him home. I'm not planning on keeping him here. I have to go to build mode or manage worlds and change the lot I want to move into to be a house and not a university housing. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to come back, and then we're going to move him out of home, and we're actually going to take Dominic with him, because I want Dominic to age up to a young adult, and we may bring Fidget so we can cure her also. So I will be back instantly for you in a little bit for me. And all his Harvestfest stuff reset, of course. So he may not have a successful Harvestfest after all. And maybe what I'll do is I'll grab, I can't even take it. So much for that idea. The house is way more than 60,000, but luckily we're home and we have lots of money. And since we're taking our younger brother with us, we can take extra money when we move back out again. So we are going to split from household and move again. We will, of course, take Fidget so we can get Fidget healed. Poor Fidget. The house, luckily, is big enough to be able to have roommates, even though Fidget's going to count. Great. Okay. So we're going to move Dominic, who we will also age up, and Fidget with us. And we are going to take 120,000 simoleons, because we need that to have a little bit of a cushion to pay our bills. And I think Dominic actually may be creative, so that might be a good thing, because he can help with money with paintings quicker than anything that our Solomon can do. Solomon has a long-term potential for earnings, but not so much immediately. Something that can help, like, with the first set of bills. Well, speaking of which, maybe we'll do 5,000 more. So if you realize you don't have enough, you don't you don't put the whole amount in again. You just increase the amount that you want. So we're going to take 125,000, which most of is going to go towards the house. And this is the house. It's 113,091 simoleons. I'm going to confirm that we will be moving into it furnished. We probably still have to buy a computer. It was actually more expensive initially. I took a whole bunch of computers out. So, Dominic, you're going to come here and you're going to fill that for poor little... Oh, you have a computer in your inventory too. Okay, well, that works. Poor Fidget. I don't know whether Fidget needs food. This house was, I should have taken this. This was my sim that lived here. I didn't realize that picture was in there. I guess I could sell it and get some of their money back. And it has a small garden. I don't think there was anything like extravagant in here, but I just left it in place. And there is an easel here. So if Dominic, indeed, if I'm remembering correctly, and he paints, which he does, yes, so we can put him on to the painting aspiration because he may as well be working on it. He needs to do emotional paintings. So why don't we have you take well, we won't worry about that. There are some gnomes here. So why don't we at least, in the little bit of time that's left, before you bother filling that up, why don't you appease this gnome with, we're going to do this all over again, with a coffee. And we know that this gnome likes a future cube. So we're not going to be able to eat at all. That's not even possible. You can send a thank you card, maybe to your parents for giving you all of that money to help. You can send it to your dad, and then you can send a thank you card. I don't know if you'll be conflicting to your mom. And I don't know what I think the bunny one probably likes a salad. Yes, the bunny one does like a salad. So Solomon, why don't you just do a salad with this one? And okay. So send thank you card to your mom. And then go along and fill that up. We do have till 2. It's a little bit of a bummer. Send a thank you card to your dad. Thank you for giving us all the extra money to buy this house. And I know I saw a, here it is down here. And why don't you come take down the decorations and then put up the decorations? And since that doesn't seem to be quite doing the trick, why don't you come and rummage and see if that helps? There, we'll put that over there. Now, Dominic, you are actually all ready. So why don't you take a vacation day? I'm assuming you have vacation time left. You do for both. And you are level 3 already, and you're overmaxed. So why don't you take a vacation day from school in particular? And Solomon, so you're done. You're not done. So maybe you should come down here and select some holiday decorations yourself as soon as you can. Okay. Why don't you rummage? Maybe you can because your brother's done. So let's check his schedule. He's a bit tired. So for now, why don't we start oh, he didn't get it. It was successful, and it was successful for both of them. Okay, well, that's good. That's all I really wanted. I thought, and they did have till 2, but it took them forever. But we still need to deal with poor Fidget here. And he still has to do his work, but I don't know whether he can actually do it because of the time. And his room, he's going to be up here. So because he's going to be up here, we're going to lock the door for everyone but household members. And he has, I don't want him to go. He's not really going to use this room very much, to be quite honest. So we'll just, and then we're going to do the same thing with this. We're going to lock the door for everyone but household members. And we're going to do the same thing here. Eventually we'll have, in this one, we'll just lock the door for everyone but household members so that people can't come and go out of these doors. Lock the door for everyone but household members. And even this one, because this is going to be for roommates. So we'll open it to the roommates. And we'll leave the front door open so people can come and go around those ones. But they are in their new home. We're going to have to look after Fidget, and we're going to have to do a few things, but that's going to be it for this part. We're going to obviously have to age up Dominic so that he can then also go to university. I just figured it was easier just to move him out with us and do the aging up here instead of like messing with doing that all at home. And we'll of course invite the family over for that. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!